Hi, I'm Melissa Doria, and I'm going to be taking you through my work so far on assignment 2. So this is my Miro board. I'll just use this to present. So this is the initial style and idea for my game. I'm going for a hidden object game. It's set on a farm. You are a chicken. So the main character is a chicken. Chicken coop features heavily grass, dirt, plants, animals, veggie gardens. The intent is that you're a chicken and you need to find food. You need to eat enough food to lay an egg, and you want high value food, but you're also being timed. So different insects and bugs have different values, and you need to eat enough to reach your egg level. You have to run back when you reach that level and lay an egg. If you don't make it back in time, your egg explodes and you lose it. So it's designed as a mobile game for kids and casual gamers. Just pull it out of your pocket, play it for 5-10 minutes, and then put it away again. So designed to be fun but easy to play. These are the games I looked at. I wanted to first make sure my idea hasn't already been done, as well as see what other kind of chicken or farm games are out there. And I hadn't seen anything too similar where it's based solely on the chicken as the third person character. And also, it's not an aggressive game. This was the homework we had from the seminar. Um, Here is my experimentation and research around Magic of Voxel. I completed a couple of tutorials, the Game Boy one on the left, and just looked at farm style assets and animals. There's quite a lot out there, and really just got my head around the Magic of Voxel world and understood that, try to understand the constraints of that software to see how I could make the best out of it. The assets I considered, just brainstormed a bunch of things that I thought would kind of make up different scenes. I thought initially that I would need to download the items in pink, like gravel, soil, etc., and that I'd be able to make myself the animals, grubs, objects like a chicken feeder, etc. So I then also researched color palettes and fonts. Pretty straightforward. I landed on the font that's called, using the terminology chicken coop at the top. I also experimented with or researched textures. At first, I thought I'd need to download textures, but then as I played around a bit more, I started making my own. So here are some shots I took around my farm, as well as the chicken that is the inspiration for the game. And then I used the color palette I've landed on and added a color overlay to these photos to make them look a bit hyper realistic and to kind of tie into my magical voxel objects in terms of color to bring the whole thing together. Hopefully you get a sense of that with my mood board. So here I've got objects I've created, menu I've determined would be a pretty simple menu, the objects sitting on textures, as well as characters that inspired the game, and my final color palette. Then I began sketching scenes. I've only got my initial sketches, so I've sketched out 3 farm scenes and 1 race scene. So these are all hidden object scenes where I've looked at different viewpoints within the game. So close-up shots of different objects or different sections of the scene. And I've annotated the design elements I think apply to that scene. The first one was just general farm. This one is a piggery, so it brings pigs into the scene, and it's challenging for the chicken to get past the pigs. There's a mudslide to interact with. The third scene is a corn maze. So I thought about how I might bring to life a corn maze using Magic of Voxel as well. And then my last scene, I took a completely different approach and thought about a race, like a Mario Kart style race within the game, like a different choice. So if you wanted to just take a break from exploring different farm scenes, you could jump in and race different animals. It brings in elements from the rest of the game. And then finally, I started creating assets in Magic of Voxel. So I've made an apple tree, a butterfly, and the chicken. And these are my sketches. I haven't got my refined sketches yet, but I am working on those. But keen to hear your feedback on what I've created so far.